Hello, guys. We are back. And look who's back. Who is
Who?
back?
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's me, Amatsu. How's it going?
It's going good. Who am I? I am Nova. And we are back. We're
Yeah.
back from the dead.
Back from the dead, pretty much. No, but I've been away for a while.
Yes.
I've been in San Diego, meeting up with some friends, and I've been at TwitchCon. First time in the USA as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's been fun.
Nice to hear. A lot have happened. We can talk about a lot of stuff that has happened and still
Yeah.
ongoing on the world. But let's start off with a sad story.
Yes. Little
Uh,
fam. Sorry, go ahead. I just saw Quicks in the chat, so let's go. Keep on going.
Keep on going. So, as I said, a sad story to begin with. Our own Hagrid has passed away. Robbie Coltrane.
Yes, sad indeed.
Sad indeed. And we have also lost Angela Lansbury, our own Mrs. Potts from the original movie Beauty and the Beast. So that has also lost one more great actor to age.
Yeah, that's it's always saddening to see people you kind of like grown up with, even though you don't have a like actual relationship with them. It's more so, what is it called? Parasocial?
Yeah,
Yes, like a parasocial kind of relationship with someone like Harry Potter and the whole franchise that you kind of like grown up with. At least a lot of us have. And then to see someone like Hagrid, a very beloved character, and its actor just disappear.
yeah, not the same thing anymore.
No,
When you're gonna rewatch it and you're thinking,
right.
he's not there anymore.
Not there anymore. However, it's nice to have those movies then, right?
Yes,
Kind of like,
and I would like to quote what he said in when they celebrated their 20th birthday when they began from
from the first movie,
yeah,
or
HBO did a 20-year anniversary
Yes.
thing.
I've actually not watched that one.
Do that.
Yeah, I will.
That is an awesome celebration.
Yeah.
But anyways, he did a quote. He said, I have been a part of a bigger thing than myself,
Yeah.
and even in 50 years, you're still gonna watch it and thinking a lot of memories
Mm-hmm.
will come back to you.
Yeah.
Sadly, I will not be here.
Yeah.
Robbie said, but Hagrid will.
Yeah, exactly. That's
And when I watched that again,
mm-hmm.
I literally started crying. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's always sad. I mean that's how it is. But life goes on, right? And he will
life goes on.
forever be memorized in the movies.
Yes.
It's a very beloved character. It's always sad to see people pass away. So rest in peace,
Angela Lansbury and Robbie Coltrane.
Coltrane, yes. So, should we talk anything more about? I don't know which order we should go. Should we go in this order, or should we just jump
Let's
to?
let's go to that with that order we
Yeah,
have here
yeah,
in
yeah.
our
Okay.
segments. So, anyways, we talked about Hagrid's, Rob Coltrane, and Angela Lansbury's passed away. But let's move on. We did go to the Swedish Cup in the last week.
Swedish Cup, is that how you would translate it?
Yeah,
Or like
Swedish
if
Cup.
it's actually a name, would it just be Svenska Cupen?
Well,
I don't know. I'll just
well, you could say we did go to Svenska Cupen
yeah, exactly.
with our school to watch the bronze game and the finals.
Yeah.
So What did you think about the event? And
I enjoyed it. It's the first time I've been at a, I guess, specific tournament like that, only for the tournament part. I've been at DreamHack before, and they always have like the big stages and stuff with pretty big tournaments, I would say. Kind of like the same size a lot of the time. But I've never been to a tournament like that, like one specific league or whatever being the main focus and the whole setup like that. So that's the first time for me within esports. And I enjoyed it. I liked it. It's a nice opportunity. I mean, hashtag a little fam, right?
Yeah, hashtag little fam.
Inviting us and all the people from the school to be able to go watch it. And I enjoyed it.
Same, my guy. I really enjoyed it that we get this opportunity to go to this kind of events, to watch how they build up events in the esport community, to gain expertise from another people in the community.
Yeah, exactly.
Meet up with friends that you are already connection with in the in the
definitely
community.
Definitely. I feel like you've been there before a lot of the times. I feel like you had a lot more connections and like people you like talk to and said hi to and stuff like that. So I can really see that.
I've been to Stockholm and Space a lot of times.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not from there, but
No,
I have traveled many
Exactly.
times up to that arena and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's the first time for me being at Space as well. That was a nice experience as well. I've heard a lot about it before, and I've seen pictures and stuff, but I didn't quite realize yet how big it actually was.
Yeah.
In terms of like all the computers and like
What-
the gaming
What
areas.
did he say? It was so loud on the finals. What did he say? How many people were there? How many seats
don't
did
know.
he have?
Exactly how many, but I read somewhere that the arena had like a capacity of like 500-ish.
Okay, I see. So
Some-
around
somewhere,
500.
I think so. I would imagine so. I was thinking as well. It's kind of like a big thing as well. The Swedish Cup, as far as I understood it, and there was a lot.
It
of
was great for
people-
the Swedish
Yeah.
community to have such a tournament here on the home
Exactly.
plan, and with teams that have qualified and been invited. The games was Little Mix versus X Finest and NIP versus Eyeballers.
Mhm.
And was it fun? Yes.
Yes.
Great games.
Yeah.
Hashtag Little Fan. But in the end, Ninjas in Pyjamas did won the cup.
Yeah. And I feel like that
Was
was
it like the obvious? I would think so,
Yeah.
because they did great in their armor qualification to Rio. They did go straight to the legend stage there, 3-0 in the qualification there.
Yeah.
So they should be the Swedish greatest,
Yeah.
biggest, and greatest Swedish team we have at the moment,
Swedish team, right? Quote unquote.
quote unquote. Swedish organization.
Yeah.
Swedish
Swedish
organ-
organization. I guess
Yeah.
that's the main key, right?
But they are fine. Finally, they're in the Swedish Elite Series. They have done
Little Mix. Is that what you're talking about?
what? I lost myself.
Yeah.
I really lost myself.
I
What?
think you were going with talking about Little Mix, right?
Yeah.
And kind of like doing a segment over to the next.
Yes.
Next.
I lost myself
Yeah.
at the moment. But anyways, let's go over to that segment then.
Yes.
So the Swedish Elite Series has been done. Their season is over. Now they're going to the group stage and the semifinals and finals, etc.
Yes. So we can actually look that up. I'm pretty sure Little Mix is on the 4th place in the brackets, right?
We have have
I'm gonna
bracket here.
pull that up because they were playing the last game last night, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Should the bracket be here? I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Here we go.
Yes. So
Semifinals. We have Eyeballers against Marskalk, whatever, however you
Marskalk.
pronounce it.
and Little Mix versus Kiriko.
Kirikou, I think it is. Yes, that's the semifinals in Group A, and that's the how is it now? I think it's the Little Mix as a fourth is placed against the fifth, right? And I think Eyeballers is
They are
the
the one-
first.
yes,
Yeah, so
first.
they meet the eighth ones.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have the B series. And I think that's the second place prospects against Lemon Dogs, who's the seventh.
Yeah.
Then you have
Yeah.
Kappa Bar as third, meeting the sixth, right? Young Ninjas.
Yes. That
That will
how we're
be-
going.
It will be interesting to see.
Can we get a quote from Quicks from in the chat?
I don't know. We see Quicks here before. I don't know.
Yes.
What
Quicks,
are your
still here?
thoughts?
What
What-
are your thoughts?
What do you think about it? What do you think about the next upcoming game? When is the game? It is, let us see,
The 27th.
27th of October. It should be next weekend, right?
Yes.
Or maybe Thursday.
Thursday. Thursday next week.
Yes. No, even Wednesday, right? No, Thursday. Never mind. But yeah, it's interesting because I never been that into, like, I've always enjoyed Counter-Strike, but I've never been into the esports scene as much as a lot of others here at the school. And I've become more into it now, obviously, and I really enjoy it.
I did follow the series this season, but I am not following like constantly. you
Yeah.
know. So that is a major upset from myself because I have no clue who have Kiriko played. Little Mix,
Yeah.
who has played a lot, became the Swedish fourth best
Mm-hmm.
team when they came fourth
Right.
place on the Swedish Cup.
Yeah.
But soon we will see who are our Swedish Elite Series champion.
Yeah, Little Mix, right?
Of course.
Who else?
Hashtag Lil
Who else? Little Fam. Should we go to the next part, perhaps?
Yes.
We're still in the CS topics.
Yes.
What do you
So
say?
soon we will see the Rio Major. It's 10 days, starting on the 31st of October
Yeah.
and ending Sunday the 13th of November.
So
And I can take one point here. We will see a showdown match between Team Sweden and Team Brazil
oh, really?
on the
That's
arena.
cool. So is that like the Swedish? What is it called? Like the main team, or is it just like
No, it's a show match.
handpicked?
They are handpicked. They are
Right.
handpicked. It's a show match between Team Sweden and Team Brazil. Team Sweden
Right.
will stand off with JW, Olofmeister, Get Right, Forest, and Freiburg.
Okay.
And I have no clue.
No clue about the Brazil
Brazil.
team.
I am so lost.
Yeah, but it's interesting though. So is this like a tournament kind of deal, or is this like a finals after a group play? No,
No,
they just play a bracket or tournament between the 31st
You
of
have-
October.
You have the challenger first coming in and playing.
Right,
Then
okay.
they are the challengers. They are qualifying to the legends that are already qualified from the armor qualification. You have the challenger stage,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you have the legend stage, and then you have the champion stage.
Okay, so it's the challengers that's starting now on the October
Yes,
31st.
to November the 3rd, and
Okay,
then
and how many
on
teams is there? Ish, like 16 or something,
no,
or even more.
30. It's in 32.
Oh, okay, even
teams.
double that. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so then
it will become down to 16.
yeah, So I will imagine then, without really knowing, but I imagine the challenger is like 32, and then legend 16, and
Yeah.
maybe the champions is like 8 or 4 or something.
8.
8, okay. And then like the winner there will be. So the finals will be in November 13th. Then.
Yes.
Cool. Is that all in Brazil as well? Like
Yes.
Rio Center Arena. However, the champion seems to be in Janese or Janese Arena. I don't know.
Arena. I think
I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name here. Brazil? I don't know. Never mind. Yeah.
So that is what's happening in the Counter-Strike area for the moment. We have Major coming up. We have Swedish Elite Series coming up. And then we talked about the Swedish Cup.
Swedish Cup,
That
yeah.
Ninjas in Pyjamas did win last Sunday.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So what's happening more? We have DreamHack.
DreamHack.
DreamHack coming up. We
Yeah.
have Atlanta and Winter coming up.
That is true.
Do we have some more DreamHacks that coming up of this half of the year?
Not that I know about. Atlanta and I think Rotterdam.
Yeah, Rotterdam is.
I think that was
is
pretty recently. Let's do this. Because,
you have all there
yeah.
before.
Wait, Valencia?
Yeah,
December in
December.
Spain?
We have Hyderabad in India. Then we have Atlanta.
India? Interesting.
And then we have Jönköping. Then we have
Hanover?
Hanover is
Germany?
is also coming up.
Interesting.
So we have India, USA, Sweden, Spain, and Germany coming up.
How big are these? Like the ones in Atlanta or like India? Like. Crap, no. Sorry. I don't know if you heard that, but automatic videos playing.
So from the 4th to 6th of November, we have Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm. They have a streamer zone as well. Interesting. So it's basically the same concept, just in multiple areas.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's also very interesting how a LAN party like this, like DreamHack, started out so freaking small in Sweden,
Back in 94.
growing bigger and bigger. It's a freaking pop culture. I don't know what to call it, but it's
Started off in their school cafe.
yeah,
And
exactly.
then back in 99, they were on. No,
Downfall or
no, Centrum, no.
oh, like
Shopping hall,
oh, right. In-
shopping centrum?
Yeah.
Is that what's called a shopping centrum?
so.
Up in Dalarna. Then
Oh, yeah,
back in 2001, they moved it to Elmia in Jönköping. And from
Yeah.
there, we have had it in Jönköping.
Cool. Anything else we want to talk about? Anything specific? I mean, DreamHack Winter. I will see you there, and I guess
I will join you there
Nova
too.
will be there as well,
Yes.
amongst a lot of other people from the school here, where we live. It's gonna be fun to meet familiar faces, new faces, old faces. Just hang out.
Having a good time on a lawn party,
Yeah.
meeting new people, meeting old friends, new friends, getting contact, everything that is fun with DreamHack.
I always been a big fan of like the whole environment and like just the atmosphere and vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
It always been feeling like a kind of like a second home in a way.
It has been my second home in
Yeah,
a way,
I would say so.
I have a lot of friends from around the world that has
Yeah.
traveled from their home countries to just come to Sweden
Yeah.
and play computer games. That is awesome. That's
Yeah,
an awesome feeling
Exactly.
that we have succeeded in that kind of area in esports. They started off 1994. Was it Malung?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Malung in their school cafe. to this great empire that they built up. They are actually going to Japan next year.
I saw that. It said to be decided though.
Yeah, to be decided.
There's no.
There are no date, but they are actually going to Japan next year. That is just freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool how a small event like that just begins in Sweden and then just grows so big. And now it's like a world phenomenon. Phenomenon? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's very cool.
So, shall we go to next segment? What do we think about that segment we have here?
I don't know. What do we think about it? Let's
It's
just
a
jump
sensitive.
right into it. I mean,
It's a sensitive.
It is
So
a sensitive
we will
subject.
warn you guys. It's a sensitive segment that we are going to talk about because we think it's an important discussion to bring up.
Yes. So, trigger warning, right?
Trigger warning. We have warned you.
Yep.
So let me start off with what we think about the Amaranth situation. So, in my opinion, it's a horrible story behind it.
Yeah.
What more to say? He was a piece of filth.
Yeah. I mean,
Her husband was a piece of filth.
that is.
That is my conclusion of it.
Yeah, basically. Whoever ever condone any such things as she described it, and we also heard from him himself over the phone on that clip I saw.
Yeah.
Like, just don't. It's just as simple as that. I don't understand it. Like,
If you condemn it, you're weird.
yeah,
You're weird.
exactly.
You have no kind of sense of
Yeah,
sympathy to another people that have been through this.
yeah,
We have heard everything. We have seen everything from clips to he's literally screaming to her on her phone,
yeah,
trying to like really manipulate her to be a real
yeah.
piece of filth to her. You know,
Manipulating her, using her, abusing her.
yes, everything that
Both.
you can similar to a piece of filth
Yeah,
man. You know, abusing, describing her as dumb, forcing her to doing things she has not wanted to
Yeah.
doing. You know,
yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Honestly, it's just. Yeah, yeah.
you know, if you have been through this,
Yeah,
try to maybe gain people to yourself that have been through it also. You may, take help from each other.
yeah.
Could that be a like
Of course, if you ever
a
been
feeling
through
to
anything like that, I mean, it's also kind of hard for us to talk about it.
Yeah, we have no conclusion what has actually happened
because, yeah,
before and everything.
both
so it's hard.
that, but also thinking of us being two white males, maybe not have been in that
Kind of situation.
kind of situation before, so it's kind of hard to put yourself into that
course.
situation.
I cannot say that I've been
Um,
through that. So, but I have friends have been through it. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
exactly.
what they can feel, but I have not felt it for myself.
Yeah,
I know I have just
definitely.
listened to other situations.
yeah. I mean that's what you can do, right?
Yeah.
Try and support anyone asking for help, or if you kind of like see anything like that, or just speak up about it, call it out, and just be an ally, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's what you would call it. And I would also like to mention that, like, in general, right? Like online, in games, it's so normal for girls, women, non-binary people to be abused and stuff like that through voice chat, through games, through text chat,
I 100% agree on that.
and it's kind of like a little bit connected to this kind of like abuse and stuff. And just as someone from the outside, be sure to speak up, talk about it, discuss it, help out, and try and stop it as much as you can.
Yeah. Try not to be to be that kind of person, you know,
Exactly.
stand up and take a stand and to do like what are you doing? Like stop.
Yeah.
You know, be that kind of a person.
Yeah,
that-
exactly. I agree completely. And for Amaranth's sake, I really hope she's fine. She's doing well. She can get out of that relationship, if you could ever call it a relationship. I don't know. Just take care of yourself.
Yeah. Take care. Hopefully you'll be fine soon, doing well, and that toxic relationship coming
To an end.
to an end.
Yes. It's quite maybe not interesting. That's the wrong wording. It is because I saw a clip after the whole original clip where she kind of like was talking about, oh, I can wear normal clothes again.
Yeah.
Have you seen that clip?
Yeah, I have seen.
And she seemed so relieved.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah,
can-
I have seen 4 or 5 clips in total from just her Twitch channel, and one outstanding thing that somebody have clipped out from the stream was, I can wear normal clothes again. I
Yeah.
can sleep 8 hours a night again. You know,
right.
just looking at her, and she's looking like relieved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
I am not like forced anymore. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Did you?
you know if you have been like
Yeah.
you know, coming back to a common sense
Yeah.
of relief again. You know, not be feeling like closed up, like
Yeah. Exactly.
choked. You know.
It's she did a reference to Harry Potter as well. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That I thought was
Dobby
quite
is
quite
free.
funny. 'Cause Masters gave Dobby a sock.
Dobby is
Dobby
free.
is free. I just thought it was quite funny.
Yeah.
But that's a positive thing that I feel like she can at least kind of like talk about it, kind of like joke around a little bit about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a good sign.
So, from our side to her,
Yeah.
take care
Take care
and
and don't be that guy,
don't be that guy.
right? That's the don't be that guy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good segment to move on, right?
Yes. So, on to next segment.
Next
We have
segment.
TwitchCon.
Yes.
And I have seen clips, I have seen videos, I have seen streams from there. But
Mhm.
as a contender to the event, what do you have to say about the TwitchCon feeling, the TwitchCon arena, the everything you have?
Yes. So for me, first time in San Diego, first time in the US. I've been to Amsterdam TwitchCon.
Yeah, the European
and
version.
The
of it.
European TwitchCon, yes. And this was then the US counterpart, basically. I want to say those were not that different.
Okay. In what general things?
Basically, kind of like the same event,
Okay.
but
Was
in
it
two
bigger?
different places.
Was it bigger?
That was my next point to take up. That the TwitchCon in San Diego was definitely much bigger,
I see.
but not that much different. Basically, just more companies and more booths or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But again, in general, I enjoyed the experience. It's always fun to be there. It's kind of like the same thing as a DreamHack that we were talking about, with the whole environment, the whole vibe, just to be with people and friends that you enjoy being with, hanging out, just having a good time.
Are some of your friends coming to Sweden?
DreamHack? I'm not to DreamHack, no. I mean, I have some friends potentially. Not there was a TwitchCon, but maybe at least not from Sweden coming over.
Yeah.
We'll see about that. I've been on them a lot of the times. A lot of my UK friends that also was in San Diego now
Yeah.
to come over to Sweden at some point. So we'll see how that goes.
See that going. Yes.
See how that goes. No,
But-
but I really enjoyed TwitchCon. It was a great experience. If you have not been there as a streamer or content creator, just wanting to have that experience, I really suggest you go in.
I see.
Um,
But have you seen some clips?
I don't know
No.
what are you trying to get at. I don't know.
You have seen when
So
they're
yes,
as content creator in a booth breaking her back.
yes. So I've been there. I've seen it. The infamous like foam pit.
Yeah,
Is that what you call it? Yeah, foam
Foam.
pit.
foam pit.
Where they have like this gladiator kind of like thing where they have this huge foam kind of like pole, I guess.
Yeah,
And there's two pillars you stand on, and you're supposed to hit the other one down. However, the unfortunate thing happened. A famous streamer broke her back, falling into that foam pit.
and
that-
more accidents that happen. You know, broken ankles,
Yes,
broken
exactly.
hands. I have heard about. But the most famous clip I have seen is when this famous streamer, can't remember the streamer's name at the moment, breaking her back in the foam pit. What?
Andrea
Yeah,
Shishik something.
Yeah.
And a lot of our male viewers, listeners, probably know her name as well.
Yeah. But maybe from different things.
From different sites, not
Yeah.
Twitch potentially, but you know, wink, wink. Yeah, let's move on.
let's move. Let's move on.
No, but TwitchCon, the foam pit breaking her back. I realized afterwards people were talking about it. Apparently, the foam pit had a much
Yeah, they were like
shallow.
uh,
Shallow. It
well,
was much shallower, I should
yeah.
say, than it's supposed to be in terms of security and safety.
so a foam pit is originally 120
Yeah,
120
I
centimeters
think that's
deep,
it.
but it was 60 centimeters deep.
Yeah,
So it was not safe to land that hard, you know,
yeah.
down in the foam pit.
So
So the foam pit was not like
deep enough.
deep enough.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing, right? Imagine that what actually happened if you watch the clip. She kind of like probably miscalculated her jump or landing rather, because she thought it was maybe much deeper than it was. And then your whole body hits the floor earlier than you expect to, kind of. And that just, well, snap, I guess. However, though, I saw a lot of tweets about it from herself, people retweeting and stuff like that. And again, I feel like she took it very well. She was kind of like joking about it as well. and
Yeah,
stuff like
I've seen
that.
the retweets from her, and it sounded that she's taking it well.
Yeah,
You know?
like she was.
No hard feelings. No.
She was referring a movie as well, I think. I don't know the particular movie, but there's one movie scene at least where a girl sits in like a whole body kind of like cask or whatever, like sitting like coming out from the hospital.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this will be me on stream, or something like that.
I see.
And I think she also mentioned she went into the operation, like in the hospital, pretty quickly after the accident. So they
I
probably
see.
managed to do whatever they had to do to make it heal and be better as quickly as possible, I guess.
I see.
I haven't heard anything more after that, though. I mean, I haven't really looked it up or checked it, or yeah. So
But San Diego, you said, what more did you do in San Diego
So
besides TwitchCon, so to speak?
yes, TwitchCon was basically just the excuse to travel over there.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes with the events and stuff. But San Diego in particular, I was spending the time with a friend's, I mean, it's my friend as well, but a friend that streams, he's also a moderator on Twitch in his channel, as the same channel as I am a moderator in as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we were actually, we were meeting him up for face
You
to
know?
face the first time.
You know, I have actually done a thing.
Oh,
Look
What?
at this. Look at this beauty.
oh
Look
right,
at
right,
this
right,
beauty.
Right.
Where look at this beauty.
Camera's up there.
Look at this mighty fine man. Amatsu, you know,
the
hot-
zookeeper.
zookeeper.
I
You know, the
guess-
hot zookeeper from San Diego.
Exactly. There you go. So yeah, we will get to that soon enough. But yes, we were living. He lives in San Diego. He's a
Good.
local.
Your friend, but
my friend's moderator.
oh, I see. Now
I am
now I'm-
moderating with him as well.
Yeah. Now
So
I'm-
we're both moderators in our friend's stream.
Mhm.
But that was also the first time meeting him face to face. My friend, however, the streamer I met before, and his girlfriend, and they two and me were living with him in his spare bedroom, basically. So he hosted us. That was great. I basically just paid.
because you were
Yeah,
Got them
no,
low.
that's good. I basically just paid the ticket over, like
Yeah.
the flight plane. I didn't pay for any accommodation at all. That's just a friend lending
Yeah.
out his place. That's
that's nice.
I
That's
enjoyed
nice
it.
from him.
Yes.
Of him.
Yeah. Other than that, we were just spending time in San Diego, touristing, walking around the town, taking pictures, eating
And
good
we
food.
cannot forget Megan Thee Stallion on Petco
Right.
Park.
There you go. That was TwitchCon as well.
Yeah, their official after party, was it not?
Yes. The official after party. I did not expect it to be that big, honestly.
Rent. Okay,
They
what do we need? We need a big musician. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion.
Mhm.
We need a big space.
Yeah.
Petco Park.
Petco, freaking big baseball stadium.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever been to a baseball stadium game, I guess, or whatever, because I've never seen baseball before in real life.
Have you not?
I mean, not like an actual game, no.
Oh no. I see.
But I mean, I didn't know as well because it was just a
I'm
party.
a former baseball player, and
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
I watch a
played-
lot of baseball and played a lot
Yeah.
of baseball.
I played baseball, like kind of like in the PI, like in school, whatever.
Mm.
But nothing more than that. But never like an actual full-on game. But that was interesting. First time in a stadium watching Megan Thee Stallion. That was like the main activity, main artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So that-
cannot forget Master Chief
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
working
You've
with
been-
working with Megan Thee Stallion on
So
stage.
That was like the main kind of like thing happening. It was quite funny because she just
Sounded like I was
yeah,
there,
she
but I was
just-
not there.
No,
you know?
exactly. You've done your homework.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, someone cosplaying as Master Chief, a pretty spot on cosplay as well. Walking up on stage, she was like, "Oh, who is this guy?" And then he just came up on stage, center stage, was dancing a little bit, jamming,
Yeah.
just not dancing too much, but like some side steps, just going
Yeah.
back and forth. And then just Megan Thee Stallion and her, like, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 dances around Master Chief, just going crazy.
Yeah. Awesome.
And
Awesome.
the main thing from the crowd and my friends, we were there as well talking about it. Like, yeah, I did not expect Master Chief on stage with Megan Thee Stallion getting twerked on.
Yeah, that's just a sick thing to say to
Yeah,
yourself
exactly.
after what happened. You know,
Saying
Master
that
Chief was worked on with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
You know,
on stage.
on stage.
I don't know how many people there were there, but it was in the thousands at least.
Yeah.
On the actual court in Petco Park in San Diego, they build up the scene on the actual court.
Yeah.
Do you call
Yeah,
it court?
Yeah, baseball court
Yeah,
or baseball plan. Actually,
plan,
more-
I guess.
more
Yeah.
plan
There
is
you go.
the movies.
So that was interesting. It was very fun. It was definitely worth the money because TwitchCon is expensive. The tickets are expensive,
Yeah.
honestly.
I will think so.
So that's one of the main reasons.
Are we a lot above a DreamHack ticket in in today's cost? You know, are we
So,
like 3,000
let's-
over, or like are we in a quite similar range to
I
actually
would
be
say
on a specific range here? money-wise?
you could pay for the 3 days only to the event, but the after party was extra.
I see.
But the complete package, 3 day event and the after party, without mentioning any prices, it is in the price range of the premium plus area.
I see.
I would say, kind of like that ballpark
Mm.
in DreamHack.
DreamHack price ranges, so
Yeah.
to speak. I see.
So it's not cheap.
No, I will not think so. But anyways,
Other things in San Diego, maybe, because you showed that beautiful picture.
yeah,
Uh,
I showed them the beautiful picture
Yes,
on
that was
Amatsu.
from San Diego Zoo. So we
Yeah.
spent a day there. That was very fun as well. Nothing like out of the ordinary. Like I've been at zoo before.
Yeah.
But it was definitely an experience. They had like a bus rides and stuff like that that were going around the whole park. They had kind of like a guided tour, talking about all the animals and stuff like that, where they come from and
They're
their
native.
native.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, I
exactly. How they live and
in the wild and
in the wild, and yeah, how they help animals and stuff like that as well. With a lot of them being not instinct. Is that what you call it?
are they like
They
Not
are not instinct, but close to being
they
They-
are in danger?
endangered. Yeah, exactly. And they can like help. Because they mentioned something about it. I don't remember which animal it was, but it was one of them being like maybe, I don't know, 2-4 left in the whole world or whatever. And they managed to take that up to like, I don't know, 300 or whatever it was. Something like that. I don't know the exact numbers or whatever, but they do a lot of things like that, helping out animals. And
I see, and that's beautiful to see that we have still people trying to do their
Yeah.
best for their animal kingdoms out there.
at least that's how they portray it to be,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It
I-
could be.
I-
It could be. A lot. A
Yeah.
lot of shit has happened.
I'm
over,
always
but,
very torn with zoos and stuff like that because you never know, right?
You never know if they're treated good or treated
Yeah.
bad. But I have seen more good than bad. But
Yeah.
it's still not in the safe range to call it 50-50 good.
No,
You know,
yeah, exactly.
still more bad, obviously, than good.
No,
zoos, I would think.
But overall, San Diego was great. Hanging out with friends, great. Online friends I've met for the first time in San Diego now that I've been like gaming with over the years. I mean, good friends, but never talked to them IRL. Now I have. That's super nice. That's super fun.
That's nice. That's nice.
So yeah, in general, great trip. TwitchCon was great. San Diego was great. Food was great.
Nice to hear that you have a good trip. So next trip
Yes.
for myself is actually Comic-Con in Sweden here up in Stockholm.
Right. What is that about? What is that? What we need to do there? When is that?
We talked about TwitchCon a lot, but the Comic-Con up in Stockholm is the weekend on 4th to the 6th of November.
Right.
So me and another of friends here on the school is going up on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and he is actually a cosplayer, and I will
Right.
go as I was a nerd because I love to be nerdy and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
books, movies,
Mm-hmm.
comics.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like cosplay too, so I will
Yeah.
probably betray someone, but not betray. What is it called? You know, when you actually cosplaying, but is it betraying as? You know,
Portray as. Yeah.
portray,
guess
not
so.
betray,
No,
portray.
portray,
you know,
yeah. Yeah. No, and it's cool. It's I had my first kind of like experience. I've always seen cosplays on DreamHack and stuff like that, but never really interacted with it.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I met a friend in DreamHack Summer for the first time. we kind of like connected because she was in the Creator Hub. I was there as well. We kind of like talked before the trip and like kind of like just got together,
Yeah,
started to know each other. But she's very into cosplaying,
I see. Nice.
and I kind of like came into that as well. So I was actually at NerdCon this summer for the first time, doing my first cosplay.
As
I was Nathan Drake from
Oh.
Uncharted.
oh, really?
Yes.
Really nice.
Uh,
Awesome, dude. I was on Narcon too, but not for not. I was there like 3 hours
Yeah, yeah,
just to watch around.
yeah. So
So not on the whole event, but
no, yeah, I was actually there because she's an experienced cosplay, I would say. So that's interesting. She and her friends, she introduced me to them as well, and I'm kind of like a noob, not knowing what's going on. But it's so interesting. It's the same thing there. It's kind of like a very niche genre, I guess, cosplaying. It's
I
a
won't
very
say it.
no,
like
maybe not
that.
niche, but like
You're mainly. It's a lot of cosplays, a
It's
lot of
yes,
fandoms coming there and
definitely.
together to
But
just
it's
talk and just hang
a-
out. You know.
it's a certain vibe, I guess.
Yeah, it's a certain vibe. You know.
And
you
a
need-
certain kind of like feeling you get being there, because it's so interesting.
Yes.
And so I mean, I
it.
love it. I adore it, honestly, because it's so interesting and fun to see a lot of people just
devoting themselves.
just be right.
Just being themselves, you
Yeah,
know, devoting
exactly.
them to a fandom they have maybe watched a lot of.
Mhm.
Maybe they feeling confident in that cosplay. You know, they
Yeah.
have traveled a lot from, you know, childhood to
Yeah, exactly.
and being confident to be that character. And
Yeah.
you know, that's just awesome to be that kind of strong. You know, I am good at cosplaying.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so Comic Con.
Yes.
But before that, we have Zoom and LAN party.
Summon LAN. Yeah, there we go. That's our own little party,
Yeah,
LAN party, I should say.
our own little LAN party on this school.
Next week on Friday, the 28th.
Yeah,
So I would say potentially no podcast next week.
no, we can actually go out with that with next week with this LAN party, and the week on our holiday we are off. We're coming
Yes.
back. Can we check it up? And we are
When are we coming back?
so we are coming back on the 9th. Is it the 9th we're coming back? No, the 11th.
11th.
So the 11th of November we are coming back.
Unless
Or
what-
unless we have no, I am on Comic Con there. So
oh, that's the Comic Con
Yeah, and
weekend.
then
Right,
that's
okay.
Comic-Con.
So we have
So-
the Summer LAN next weekend, 28th. Nova will be away on November the 4th.
yeah,
So we will have a 2 weeks vacation, I guess.
Yeah.
Before we pick up again on the 11th. Unless I find someone on
Yeah.
the 4th, as you did with Cake Sam being here.
yeah.
We'll
Maybe-
see. Maybe
maybe-
me me and Sam could do
Yeah.
it. We'll see. We will talk about that. We will
Yeah.
discuss that. We'll see. But
So that's what's up with our life,
Yes.
you know.
2 weeks vacation, coming back on the 11th. Unless anything else is said on social media, it might be happening on the 4th as well.
Yeah.
We will see about that. But keep in touch on Twitter and social media whenever the next podcast will be.
Yes. So that's what's happening in our life. So
Yeah.
that was a segment that we call other stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
last segment we have is actually called chat. We're talking with you guys the last 10 15 minutes.
Yeah. there we go.
So chat, what have you been up to?
What is
What are your
happening?
plans for the weekend? Do you have questions for us?
Yes.
Maybe something you want to discuss with us, you know?
Mhm.
Just
I
be
see
free here.
Quicks there again.
Yeah.
Are you with us again? Because we were talking about the group play and the semifinal on the Elite Serien. Do you have any input, any questions, not any questions, but any thoughts about it? What do you think about it? What do you think about your opponents? Will it be an easy win? Will
Is it
be-
easy win for Little Fam?
Will it
Is
be a
it easy
tough
for
thing?
Little Mix? You know.
Kirikou? Is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know. I can say I know that team.
I have heard.
I mean,
about it,
I don't
but
know
haven't
any of
known.
the teams, to be honest.
So
Yes, I know that. I've seen
yeah,
that.
we have seen it. We
Uh,
have no clue why it's actually happening. So it's is it
need to, I don't know, it might be, yeah, I don't know, for our viewers. It doesn't, yeah, I know. I think it might be a dirty lens. Might need to fix that. Or we just two white, pale Swedish dudes. So, they can't find the focus on us. I don't know. That might be the case. We were pretty quickly on setting things up.
Yeah. we were fast.
So you're probably correct. I've always been, is it Ovster? Is that how you pronounce his name? I've always been so interested in how you pronounce your name. Ove. Kent Ove. Ovster? Yeah, there you go.
Ooster, yes.
Ovster.
Hamatsu
Hamatsu.
and Nova.
Nova. There you go.
That's
Nice.
our
Oh,
Alex.
Yeah. We need to look that up.
So they
Ovster. I don't know. Still trying to have fun, waiting till LAN. Wait, are you doing a LAN party, Kim? Is that what
I
you
think
say?
is I think he's trying to have fun, just chilling, trying to have
Yeah.
fun, waiting for because he went home. He
Right.
it's
Easy.
before. So, but anyways, you know what? Do you remember what I challenged you on?
What did you challenge me on? I have no idea.
You can't remember what I
I
challenged you?
mean, I'm
I
thinking
challenged you
about
on Rings of Power.
Oh, right.
I did challenge you.
What did you challenge me about now? To watch it? I have watched it.
No, if you can name me all the elven names you have heard.
Right. Oh, you talked about that yesterday or
Yeah.
the day before, or whenever it was.
Who is?
And I told you I cannot.
So I can.
Yes.
But
I know.
if I do it, I will spoil it for you.
Right. I guess I know two. It's Galadriel and Elrond. It's kind of like,
Galadriel.
yeah. And then
We have her brother Finrod.
Finrod. I know. And the thing is, I know the names when you say
Elrond
them.
is actually. Yeah, we have
I've
seen
not
it.
seen the whole season yet. I've seen
I watched the series finale.
5 episodes.
Was it yesterday?
Is it 8 episodes in total, or is it 9?
It's 8. It's 8 episodes.
8. Please don't.
Are you gonna watch it anyways, dude? Are you
I
gonna watch
mean,
it?
I am, but okay. Let's just call it there. Let's call it focus. Yeah, I will see him all. I'm not just need to catch up. I've seen. I think it was the 6th episode I saw. The last time I watched it, like the other day. I will definitely watch them all. Just need to catch up, find the time. That's how it is. But I do enjoy it.
Yes, it's an awesome movie.
I
Awesome movie. It's an
I
awesome
really
series.
like it. I love the connections.
You know that we actually have a Swedish-born actor in that series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Morfydd Clark. She's Galadriel. She's
Oh.
Swedish-born, but moved
Swedish born. Okay.
to Scotland
Right.
when
right. Yeah.
she was 2.
Summon fam.
Summon fam, yeah.
There you
Nice
go.
to hear, nice to hear. But
Um,
as I said, I did challenge you, and I can actually name every
Yes.
album name we have heard as from this.
let's hear it.
But I will spoil you for it because
Oh,
we have a
right.
we have a
But you already
do-
did spoil that because you mentioned that the other day.
Yeah,
But however, something I noticed and I can say is whatever his name is now.
Halbrand?
No, the bad guy, the father of the
Adar.
Uruk. Yeah, exactly. Because he's also an elf,
Yeah.
or was at least.
He was became a dark elf.
Yes. I never realized or knew that was a thing. Because I never.
Oh,
that-
you
no.
have never heard about the dark elves of Morgoth?
No, I'm not that into.
Or the twisted
Right,
twisted elf
Yeah.
of Morgoth.
I've never been into, I guess, reading lore and stuff like that.
Have you not read the Silmarillons? The Unfinished Tales?
What?
The Hobbit? The Lord of the Rings? Have you not read anything?
No, I watched movies.
And he's trying to say he is
I haven't tried to say anything.
that he is a fan of the series.
I mean, I can be a fan of the series.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not I enjoy the show. I enjoy the
So, can I actually say every Elven
yes.
that I will spoil?
Yeah.
So-
because you already have, right? Or is it even more spoilers than that?
Okay. Do you want to know who Sauron is?
Who Sauron is?
Yeah.
I mean, no. Actually.
Damn it! I can't say. I can't say it then.
Okay, so wait.
I have spoiled it for you. If you
No.
actually think who is who is
Oh,
is-
yeah,
is-
no, okay. Please don't say anything
Yeah.
like that. Because that was a way
You will
bigger
think.
spoiler than I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Okay, I can name that Elven name we have heard to episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Lord Celebrimbor of Lindon.
Right.
It's High King Elf Gil-galad.
Yeah.
It's Finrod.
Yeah.
It's Galadriel. And
Yes.
it's Elrond Half-Elven. We have
Yeah.
heard. We have heard of.
Right.
And more to come.
More to come. Right. And whatever his name was. The bad guy. He's an elf as well, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Adar. You mean Adar.
Yeah.
He's a
Exactly.
twisted elf from
Twisted elf.
from the dark land of Morgoth.
Because I thought that for a long time when I saw him in the earlier episodes. Like, his ears looks
Yeah.
kind of like that. Is he an elf or not?
Uh,
But I never really mentioned it
He's
or
the father
said
of
anything
Uruk.
about it.
He's the father of Uruk.
Yeah, exactly. So is that Uruk? Is that the Urukai, right?
No.
Is it not?
No.
But is it stemmed from that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it begins with as Uruk and then it becomes Urukai,
Yeah.
I would imagine. Because the Urukais in the movies and stuff, they can be in the sun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they kind of like
Because
evolve.
they are half goblins.
Right, 'cause
half
they kind of
goblins,
like
half
evolved to
goblins.
that, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the original Uruks then is needing to be in the shadows.
Yeah.
and, right. What are you guys talking about? You're talking about a freaking chicken
Chicken liver.
chicken food and
Yeah, he said
trying to
it.
sell it.
I was make some. Kim said he was making food and he making pasta kebab. You know, I like him
Pasta kebab.
and meatballs. You know, everything in a combo.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had actually tasted chicken liver,
Okay.
and he actually think it was good.
Right. I've had liver once. I think it was.
I want to puke when I eat.
Yeah, I think it was. It might have been elk or like deer or something like that.
I will puke if I eat liver
And
ever again.
The
No,
the
I did puke first.
the
the first
texture
time.
on that, it's so weird and so disgusting.
So
so
fucking. So
yeah, no liver for me. No,
no more.
no.
But okay, I did challenge you,
Mm-hmm. And I lost.
and we have come forward with what names we have,
Mm-hmm.
what elven name we have heard.
Right.
Just go way over into the future of the lore. We're going to the Middle Earth map.
Right.
How many places can you actually name on that map?
Ooh, I mean, I could like describe a lot of places, I guess, but not like
Okay,
maybe
let's do
actually name it. Because you
let's do it
have
like this. Okay, describe the place and see if I can name it.
yeah. I mean, I will try as best as I can.
Yeah.
So you will begin with the obvious of. Now I can remember it just because.
I
The
did pressure
freaking
you.
The
I did
freaking
pressure you.
Shire where they live. The
Uh-huh, the
Hobbits.
Hobbiton.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
But it's also called something else. Goldshire?
No, the Shire.
Just the Shire. Is that
The
what
Shire.
it is? Right.
Hobbiton.
I mean, that's one of them. You have.
Buckerberry Ferry you have there.
What is that?
Where they're going to the pub down in...
Right, in the movies?
yeah.
Where they almost get
They
killed?
escaping the Nazguls.
Right, yeah. That's the
Yeah, on
one
the
scene
Buckerberry
in the
Ferry.
movies that I always thought was pretty funny when they knock on the door. And he like opened this little
Yeah.
thing and he's like, oh, okay. And then takes the other one down beneath, like the lower
Yeah,
one. Because
yeah.
it's a small hobbit or, yeah.
No, I can't say it because I spoil it for you then.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost better to just call it there
Yeah.
so we don't spoil anything.
But you have, I will not, you have seen a lot of places. You have
Yeah,
seen,
so-
you have seen Lindon in the series. You have
Right,
seen
because that's the same
Numenorian.
place, right?
You have seen Numenorian.
Yeah.
You have heard about Valinor.
Valinor, yeah, exactly.
You have
I'm also thinking about
you have seen
the-
Casa Doom.
Yeah, I mean the where they escape to the two towers. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I guess you have the whole Sauron's place, whatever that's called, with the eye.
No, Baradur.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking the what is it called? It's like a castle they escape to. They have like a last stand in one of the movies against a
The-
mountain wall.
You mean the
Helm-
Battle of Pelennor Field?
Helm's Deep. Is that what
Oh,
it's
Helm's Deep, yeah.
called? Is that what it's called? It's kind of like a castle
in the in
the
it's
mountain or whatever.
yeah, it's a fortress in
Yeah.
the mountains.
And they have
Rohan.
that scene. I always like that as well. When is it Aragorn who just throws Gimli over
Yeah.
to all the just on the orcs, and he's like, "Throw me." Are you sure? Yeah, just don't tell the elf.
Gimli is actually the son of
yeah.
Gollum.
So Helm's Deep. We have the forest where all the elves
Fangorn.
live. Is that-
Or Mirkwood.
I think is that what it is? Where they meet Galadriel in
Uh,
the movies? Isn't that like
God
a
freaking damn it! What
forest?
is?
You see, you say you know all the names, but you can't
Yeah.
name them. I'm putting you on the spot here.
It's not. It's not Raven.
No,
You know,
I
it's
have
not
no idea.
Raven.
I just see it in front of me from the movies.
It's not Mirkwood because there was Thranduil lives, Legolas' father.
Right. You think about that, and I will go on. You have the cave, like the
In Lord of the Rings.
yeah,
Cave.
wherever he opens the secret gate.
That is Casa Doom.
Is that what's Cass's? Okay,
That
Where
is
he
the,
meet- where he
the western
fights-
gate of Casa Doom. That's
where he-
Caradaras.
where he fights the Balrog, right?
Yeah, that's Caradaras
Right. Okay.
in Casa Doom.
Because he opened that door with the
Elvish word of
melon.
melon.
Okay, that is Cass's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew that actually. Now that you say it. Yeah.
You shall not pass.
Pause.
I can name 4 real bad places.
Yeah.
In the Middle Earth. You have the Mirkwood, where you
Yeah.
have the spiders of Mirkwood. That's
Yeah.
Shelob's children.
Right.
Where the where the elves lives. You know,
Mhm.
Thranduil, Legolas,
Yeah.
Galadriel, etc. Then we have the after you need to see that, but we have Mordor. We
Yeah.
have Angbad.
Right.
We have Baradur, Orthanc.
Yeah. What is that place called where?
Angmar, the Witch King of Angmar.
Yeah,
No,
I'm thinking about. Is it Arwen?
Arwen,
Arwen, and is it her dad? It's kind of like
Elrond,
Is that? Yeah. But
and
no, the king that is like sick because there's a
oh, the
Sauron's-
Theodore.
Is it Theodore? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. What is that place called?
Mm.
I see that in front of me as well, like a big grass, kind of like wooden.
That
fence.
is Rohan.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is the
Yes, yes.
That
There you
is a Rohan land. The
yeah,
the
Rohan.
land of Gondor.
Yeah. Gondor calls for aid.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of places.
because they are lighting up the beacons of Minas Tirith. That is a place in the realm of Anor,
Right.
and Gondor calls for aid because
Yeah.
they are in need of help. You know,
beacons are lit.
the
indeed.
beacons are lit.
So, we've been on for an hour at least.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
been on.
We've been through all the topics we
Yeah.
wanted to talk about. I feel like we had a good flow today. I feel like we went through everything we wanted to talk about, and we had a little bit of a other kind of like
Other
Yeah.
other shit chats.
other chit chat about.
But I
all
want
sort of
I want
things.
to end with a battle.
With a battle
between
Okay.
us.
like to the death, or
Not to the death,
no? Okay.
but we have seen the series. We have seen the movies, Hobbit,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
In just 1 minute,
Yeah.
how many characters do you think you can name
From the
from
the lore, I guess.
from the lore? I will bet I can name 40. Can you go over or under? Do you challenge me?
over 40.
Yeah.
No, I cannot go
So
over 40.
Then I need to see if I can just do it on 1 minute.
I mean, yeah, I can potentially do 40, maybe, but I would need more than 1 minute.
But I have a battle myself. So
Right.
start your clock. You have not challenged me, but if I do it under 1 minute, you will need to 50 crowns. Yes.
So wait, if you cannot name 40
Yeah, I will give
characters
you
in
50.
1 minute. But the thing is also, I have no idea to know if it's right. You could just mention any name, and I would be
Yeah,
like, sure, whatever.
I will not. On my honor, I will not do that. And
1 minute.
call me out if I actually do it.
Do I have a clock? There's a clock. Stopwatch. Timer. Just a stopwatch. 1 minute.
Are we on?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
So 40 characters on 1 minute.
Yes.
The battle of
Middle Earth.
the battle of Middle Earth.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, and go.
Arwen, Elrond, Gil-galad, Galadriel, Legolas, Thranduil, son of Thranduil, Dain the Second, Durin the Fourth, Gloin, Gimli, Bofur, Bilbo, Frodo, Sam, Pippin, Merry. I have lost myself here. Shelob, Sauron, Morgoth, Radagast the Brown, Saruman the White, Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White, the two blue wizards of the East Realm, the Easterlings, the 9 Nazguls.
That's
7
1
dwarf
minute and
lords.
2 seconds. Was that 30-ish?
Yeah.
That was not 40 at least.
I
We
just
never
said-
shook hand
I
though, so
I said around 40.
yeah.
I actually said 40, but
yeah.
anyways.
There we go.
And I just said the 9 Nazguls. What are their names?
I was gonna say, because you said the 9 Nazgul, would that be 9? But you would have
Yeah,
to
that's
name
they
them
are they are twisted
individually.
men. They are twisted men.
Right.
You know, the 9 rings to
Yeah.
the
yeah.
to the kings that are
Exactly.
doomed to die.
Yeah. Well. Well, you lost.
Yeah.
Sh-
Scheiße. But
Well,
anyways,
You did your
Oh,
best. There
I
you go.
did my best, guys. So 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 50 seconds.
Mhm.
I had fun. We have gone through our segments, our topics.
Yes.
Everything was
Everything you want
Nice.
to talk about? Yeah.
no. Thanks for this. I cannot speak. Thank for this time. My name has been Nova, and my co has been.
Hamatsu, and thank you for joining in. And I
Yes.
will see you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.